Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to design a stunning flyer for beauty care shops or beauty care business. You can as well do it for your business or for clients. Let's get started. So this is the actual flyer we'll be designing, and then I also have another one over here. They are similar, they are just the same. There's just a small difference. So the difference is just the bottom side here. So I'm just going to recreate it. I'll show you how it's done. So let's start. So I'll clear it, and then I'll launch the PixelLab application again. So this is actually the beginning. So what we'll have to do is we are going to set our background. So whenever you are setting a background, you have to make sure that the background speaks about what you are designing or the business you are doing. So if it is like we are designing a flyer for ladies businesses like fashion, ladies fashion, beauty care businesses, we are going to be using pink. You can use pink, it will match very well. You can also use white, you can use a golden color, you can use brown, but make sure they are of high quality, the backgrounds. So you can set it yourself, or you can just download a background from Pinterest or anywhere and then upload it and then start using. Very simple as that. So I'll use a downloaded background from Pinterest. Very easy and simple to start with. So let's bring it in. So we are just going to click here, select from gallery, and then select the background. So this is the background I'll be using. So the size is 3:4. I'll be using 3:4 for this design. So let's click. The background has been set. So now let me bring in the picture of what we'll be doing so that we'll know what we are doing. So we are just going to click here. So if you are a beginner to PixelLab, I have a video which talks about introduction to PixelLab. Just go and watch it and then come back to use. Very simple. A beginner can also do this. So we'll click on import, select the picture. Yes, so this is it. So let's zoom it out so that it will serve as a reference, so whenever we want to go back to it. So next, after setting the background, the next thing to do is, most of the time some designers choose to bring in pictures, images of models, images of objects, images that speaks about what they are doing. So this is a design for beauty care. So you have to bring in a model who is very beautiful or pretty, or a model who has applied makeup or any sort of those kind of things. So the services the client renders. So it's braiding, pedicure, manicure, makeup, and the wig making. So you can select one of these 5 and then find a picture that matches it up. But always make sure that the picture is very clear. It's very nice and clear. So let's import. So this is the image I used. Very nice. See, it's of high quality. The picture quality is very nice. So you can also enhance it using the apps. Some apps, we have Lightroom, PixArt, we have so many apps. We have Snapseed. You can use them to enhance your pictures whenever you want to design, or your own pictures as well. So we'll bring in the picture, zoom it a little bit, make it appear very nice. So let me make this thing clear. Whenever you are designing a flyer, please make sure you go about these 4 things to get a nice flyer. First of all is background. So after doing the background, you bring in your image. That's the next thing, image. The third one should be your text, and the last one your effects. You add to your effects and final touches you add to the design. I hope you get it. So you place it here, and then we'll bring in a shape. So you click on shapes, enlarge it. You bring it here to cover this side so that the numbers and location, all those kind of things, will be placed on it. So you are going to add a radius of about 13. Yeah, 13 or 14, any number. So you click here and then you select relative position. Position it well. You can use the position as well to bring it down very well. Very simple as that. Yes, so now in order not to have it distracting us, let's lock it. So you click here and then lock this one, and then lock the image as well. So let's move on to bringing in more shapes. This one will be the one the services are. So we are going to bring in a shape. Click on shapes, make it look very small for the number of items that will be on it. So we can give it a radius of about 20. Since it's white, we are not seeing it actually. So let's select a color for it and make sure the color goes with the background. It will be very nice if it goes with it. So we have to choose the pink. So you just come to color and then click on this plus sign. You click on this pen. You select the side of the color you want. So we select this pink side and then click here. So we can increase how deep we want it to be. And then click OK. See, very nice. So we can as well make it a gradient color. So you can choose gradient. Select the pen as well. Click on this one and then click this here. And then select the deep side of the pink color. You can select the deeper one. You can also increase the color. You can increase it. And then you select here, click here, click again, and then select the light aspect of the pink color. Click here. And then we are good to go. So we can make here a little bit deep to make it stand out. So you click OK and we are good to go. I hope you can see. Very nice. So from here we can still add a stroke. We'll add a stroke to it. So a stroke of about 15 will do. And then we'll give the stroke a color. So a color pink. This pink. See, you can select it from here and then increase it. Very nice. So you click here and then we are good to go. We are done with that one. The next thing is we are going to bring in our images. The images talk about the services. I hope you get it. So we can bring about 3 images, 3 of the images that talks about the services. So you are going to bring in some small shapes just like the one we just did. So we click on shape and then make it look small. Very simple as that. And then we'll give it a radius of about 20. So let's give it a color to make it clear. So I think 25 or 30. I think 30 will be okay, or 31. 31 will be okay. So you click here and then we are going to copy it, duplicate it, and then copy it again. So don't worry about the alignment for now. We'll add the final touches and then align it very well. So we'll have to add the pictures to these objects. So let me just add another, copy it one again so that it will be 4. I'll use this one as the stroke on it. So now let's select the object we want to add our picture to. So you scroll down, you'll be scrolling to texture. I hope you can see this one. Click on texture, click here, okay, and then select the picture you want to use. So we'll be using this one. Click here. I hope you can see it. So we are just going to click on here, maintain ratio. So maintain ratio, then we'll enable it so that it will pick up the size of the object. Very simple as that. So you click here and then select the next object, move to texture, click here and then select the next one. So the next one is wig making, and I used this, so we can use this one. How we can see, so maintain ratio, we click on it, we are proceeding. So it's left with the last image, so you click here, so this image, you click here, maintain ratio, you click it. So you can bring in this one that we copied. In order, we want to create a stroke for it. We want to create a stroke for these pictures just like the other one. So we are just going to put it here. You make it align with it perfectly. So we are going to scroll down here. I hope you can see stroke. And then increase the stroke width. So let's select this pink. So stroke width of 7, I think is okay. You click on it. I hope you can see how it has blocked. It has blocked the image. So you can just click on to back. How you can see to back, and then perfectly, the image will now be on it. So we are just going to click on the same object. This is the object, and copy it again, so we can make it 3 straightforward. So we'll bring it here, click to back, bring this one as well, and then click to back. So let's lock these images before. So these are the images, 1, 2, 3. We've locked them. So now let's align it very well. So now let's start with the alignment, so that will be just done. So we have to click on this grid. After clicking on the grid, align it the way you want it to be using the grid. Very simple. So we are going to click on here to add this one, pull it here, and then click here to give it the distance we want it to be. So we can give it like 7, so that it doesn't stay close to the edges. It comes a little bit. Let me just put the picture somewhere. After that, we'll bring it back. We are just trying to align it very well. We'll make this grid line on it. So we can bring this one also at the upper side, and bring this one also at the lower side. Good. So now we have the first one. So let's move to the second one and then align that one also very well. So we can bring this one to somewhere like this, and then somewhere like this. Up is cool. So we can close here and then bring this here to make it be in it. So I think here is okay. So we'll click on the settings again and then bring this one also here. As you can see, you close it and then bring the last one. Sorry, you have to create another one. So you click here to copy. You bring that grid also here. You close it and then bring this object. So you can use the position to position it very well. So we can stand here and then you lock this 1, 2, 3 and then bring in, you lock these ones 3 and then bring in this picture so that it will be on it. So let's remove the grid and you see how it is. So in designing, alignment is very necessary. It's very necessary. We bring in the next one. And then you bring in the last one. The image is interfering with it, so don't worry, we'll do justice to that one also. I hope you all can see. So we are almost done. We are almost done. So we can bring this one a little bit. Very simple as that. So we can now merge these images with the pink ones with it. So you select them and then merge. You see, you click here and then move downwards, click here also. You see, they are all the same. So you click here, one, select it, and then select the first one. Come here, merge, click on merge, and then merge them so that it will now become like one object. So let's lock the model. I hope you can see it has now become like one object. Undo. Okay, so let's move to the next one and then merge that one also. So this, so you can just click on it to see which object it has selected. Move downwards, click again to see which object it has selected. So it's like this moves with this, this one moves with this, this moves with this. So you are just going to click here, click here, click here, and then click on merge. Good. We are done with that one also. So let's move to the last one. So this and then this. You click here, merge. We are done. We are done with that aspect. You see, it's also moving perfectly. So at this moment, we can now try to make this one also be in the middle of these three objects. So we can also use the grid to do that. I hope you understand. We can bring in the grid and then introduce one vertical line. One vertical line by clicking here. So if you click here, you get a vertical line. So you can bring it to the middle. And if you cannot identify the middle by looking at it, you can just use some small calculations. This one looks like it's in the middle of these three objects, and then you can bring in a horizontal grid line also. So you bring it here, you can bring it here. This will enable us to enable this magnet. This one is a magnet, so you just click on it and then simple, it's now in the middle. So we can now turn off the grid, and then we are done with the objects. Now we are left with the written aspect, the text. Yes, but before that we have to create lines. As you can see, there are some lines beneath and above those texts. They are lines, so we have to create those lines for all of them. Let's bring in the glass effect. So we are going to click on shapes. You click here and then click here. Just click here. You bring in a semicircle, choose gradient, do it like this. So we'll make here white, make here also white. How we get it? So this side we are going to make it white and then pull this one here. It's okay. Click on this one also and then bring it down, bring it all the way down here to make it blur. I mean, not blur, to make it invisible. You are just bringing it down to make it invisible. So and then pull it here, click here, and then you all can see we've gotten that glass effect. So click here and then rotate it. rotate it to the aspect we want it. It's okay. It's okay. So you can click it, you can lock it. So this is what we are doing. So let's bring in the lines. Very easy. So you bring in shape, you make it a very small one. You can bring it up here, reduce the size to about here, reduce the size, and then give it a color. You can give it a color, a gradient color. So you click on the gradients, click the plus, make here pink. You just select the pink, click here. You can make it deep like this, and then make here, drag this last aspect here, drag it down here, then change this like this. So these are for positioning, so we just use this position like this. Click here. How you can see it, very simple as that. So you click on it, you can duplicate it. We need like 6 of them, so you can just bring in the grid, use this aspect, and then give it 30 45. I think that would be good. How we can see. So let's just use the position to position it where we want it to be. So we can do this way. How you can see. So let's just make it a little bit small. I think this is okay. So we can now copy it. So you copy it and then use this relative tool to position it. So you'll be using the positioning tools to position them well. So finally, this is how it looks. Finally, this is how it will look. So let's just bring the the services, the written one will be on. So we can just bring in shapes, make it very small in order for it to be here. How we get it? So you can give it the color you want. So we can maintain the white and then give it a stroke of about 9. 9 is not bad. Then give it a radius of about 7. You can edit it more to make it very small. Oh, that's good. So you can do it this way. That's where you write the services on. So we can bring these lines we can bring it down a little bit. So you select them all, click on this, then click here, bring them all a little bit downwards. I think this is okay. So we are done with the background, the image. So we are moving to the text. So let's start with the text. Let's quickly add the text. So you're just going to click on this A, click on text, edit, and then the name of the business. So the name of the brand is Shides Glow Beauty Care. So Shides Glow. So let's do the Shides Glow first. So we're going to put it here. Let's move here to change the font. So I've downloaded the font already, and I have a video on how to download fonts, so just look for that and then download all the fonts you want to be using. I use Cinzel. See, so you can also use the Cinzel decorative, although I use the bold, but you can use the Cinzel decorative bold. I hope you get it. We have the Cinzel black, Cinzel regular. There are so many, so we can use this. So now let's change the color. So first of all, you have to do this. Let me just hide these flyers. So this is it. So we'll look for padding. Click on padding, increase it to about 7. Increase this one to also about 6. Okay, 7, 6, 6. It should all be the same. So this is it. We are going to maintain this. Let's give it a color. So we are going to give it a pink color. So let's just copy it before we proceed. So we copy it and then you leave it aside. Move to the stroke. Increase the width to 8. It's okay. So I used italics. I rotated it a little bit to 2, and then I used italics. So here, style, you click on style and then click on this. How you can see the effect. So you maintain it, bring this, change the color of this. So we can change it to a light pink to make it visible. So we just pull the first one to the white side a little bit, like this, and then put it on. Sorry, we haven't rotated that one also. So 2, and then italics. You use this rotate to rotate it, and then use style. Click this italics I to italize it. So you just place it on. Place it on perfectly. How we can see. So let's just increase the width of the first one, the stroke width of the first one, to about 9 or 10 or even 11, 12. Okay, to make it very visible. So then we can put this one on it. So you can use the position tool to position it very well, nicely. So I would like us to increase the stroke width to about 16. Okay, change the color. So click on it, the color of the second one. So click on the plus and then make it a little bit whitish with a little bit pink in it to make it more visible. Simple. So now let's merge it. Let's bring in the beauty care. We change the color. Change the font. Great vibes regular. Since the E is cut out, let's increase it. The padding. Let's increase the padding. Both sides to 5. Rotate. Move to style. Italics. Position well. Style bold. Good. Let's continue with the other one, the services. You can use Cinzel black. Make it pink to make it visible. So let's click on it and copy it. Change it to pedicure. And before that, let's put this thing, this. We'll change the color to make it more visible. This. You can as well make it white. Can increase the size. Bring in this. And then bring it back. Okay, it's okay. You copy. And then change the name. Manicure. You copy, bring it here. Then make it wig making. So now let's align it. So just pick one of these, copy, and then change it to number. Change the color to pink. We are going to copy it again. And then change the location. So the location can be like this, very simple, or wherever it is. How we get it? This. At the location side, change the color to pink. So let's change the color also. Let's use color filters to change the color. Let's change the font for the text. Let's use Bebas regular. Change this one up. Now let's bring in this. I hope it's cool. We are not done with the text yet. We'll come back to them. So let's give it a shadow. So you can increase the Y side to about 8 to make it visible, and also increase the blur radius. Make it here. So now we are done with the background, the image, the text. We are left with the effects. We don't have to even bring a shape. There's a shape here. This one, the one we brought in. So you can just copy it. That's a glass effect. That's a glass effect. So we can just bring it here. You can copy it again and then bring it downwards here also. Simple as that. It's a glass effect. So let's continue with the effects. I have these flowers. I would like to bring it in. So you can just do it this way. Move to color filters and then change the color. Yeah, I think it's okay. Then we can bring it here. And then you can send it back like this. So finally we are done. We are done. This is actually how it is. You can add more touches to it. But I forgot about something. Let me bring in a shape. Let me bring in the shape. I have to create a gradient over here. A gradient color. So you just select this one. Make here just bring this one out and then maintain the height over here. So you can just pull here a little bit to get this gradient color. Yes. So we are done. Basically, this is how it is done. So this is just how to create a simple flyer for your business and for clients. Try that as well. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos. You can just save it as project. So let's say we just save it as a project. You can as well save it as an image. Select as image and then make it ultra and then save.